What's up, everybody? Lucian here. What's going on? Give it a second. Give the delay a chance to catch up here on the good old YouTube. The YouTube's live. We'll take a look at what happened today, what to keep an eye on. I did a stream for you guys this morning. I put it out to the public for you free lurkers that like to see what's going on, want to spy on us, check us out live, see how we're doing things. I put it out there today, but it was such a good stream. I have to give myself lots of credit. I gave lots of great information on how to trade bull flags today. So I changed the stream to how to trade bull flags in all time frames. And I just put it up in our penny stocks course on our website to make it easier for you guys, because that what I taught today on bull flags is very, very, very lots of good information, and you could really apply it to pretty much any types of stocks. So if you hear lots of background noise right now, it's pretty much my fans and my air conditioning and all that, because I just did another stream in between where I did a little Facebook Live. So if you want a little comedy, you can watch on YouTube. I did a little clip, and then I did a Facebook Live on our fan page. What's up? Fran was awesome. I will take a look. Why is that one not pulling up? Let me pull up Fran as well. Maybe I'll add that one on. Fran was terrible. You mean Fran dumping or bull flags? You don't watch patterns? I hope you're kidding, Trav. Trav, I hope you're joking with me. Trav is saying, I don't watch patterns. I hope that's a joke. If not, I'll have to watch what I say, because I'll probably lose a YouTube subscriber. All right. So I did some laughs. You know, some people like to laugh. Some people don't. Hey, be serious. We're talking stocks. If you're only a serious person and you don't like to laugh, don't watch the video I just did. But if you like to laugh, you're into funnies, watch my latest live I did today. I did a suntan chat. Trav, you're killing me, Trav. Where'd you buy at support and resistance? Where's support and resistance? You got to look at that stuff. All right, so let's take a look here in futures. Let's look at the markets. As you guys can see, kind of this right up here, we'll do this. Connect the peaks, connect the valleys, right? What I've been teaching you guys, connect the peaks, connect the valleys. Kind of like that, right? So you guys can see that rising wedge. So you can see price has been falling out of that wedge. Now you might, maybe also connect maybe even out to here right now. So it still kind of has that rising wedge-ish pattern. So again, price broke above that key important 3,000 level. Now you want to see it hold. So once it breaks resistance, now it's support. Watch if it holds that 913 EMA and continues up, or watch and see if it's going to fall out of that rising wedge. Again, I was showing you guys today, look for bull flags, right? So when a price goes up, pulls back to the moving average lines. This is not really a bull flag, but kind of goes up, near moving average lines. Goes up, near moving average lines. Now, it's a little riskier here. Got to watch and see. But this is what I was teaching all day long on all different types of time frames. Look for the bull flag. So a lot of people say, hey, can you teach me a strategy that's easy, something more simple to follow? Well, that's where I'm going to focus in on showing you guys bull flags. There's a million different patterns. There's reversals. There's all that good stuff. But we're just going to hone in, and like I showed you guys earlier today, we'll stick with the theme. Just look for bull flags. Watch for a stock to break out, pull back to moving average line support, and then look and see if there's a small little hammer or doji for potential continuation up. Risk off small candles near support, right? So just try to keep it simplified for you guys. So we'll take a look at some of the stocks that ran today, and let's look for some bull flags. So again, so this is futures. This is what we're looking at. Just because I just get a kick out of it. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you'll see I did a whole video on this on our website. For those that like Bitcoin or want to get in on Bitcoin, they think it's the wave of the future. Everybody's telling them to buy Bitcoin. What I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to just do this because I've already done my video on this. Let me clear the drawings to make it easier. If you guys want to see this video I did on Bitcoin, all you got to do is go to right here, Bitcoin course. This is not telling you to buy Bitcoin. This is a video on if you were to buy Bitcoin or pretty much any stock on the planet, how to buy it, support and resistance. So if you want to learn how to buy Bitcoin or any type of more volatile sector, right here, Bitcoin course, and right under here, pot stocks list. Pot stocks and Bitcoin are both sectors that are highly pumpable. They're very pumpable. They go on hype, so they pump and dump a lot. Not saying neither are not going to be good long term. I'm just saying those videos are going to teach you how to buy at support and resistance. And it's right included in this course. So if you just take our free advanced penny stocks course, this is going to teach you basically all of that. So basically, if you want to learn how to trade all these small cap stocks, regardless of sector, just take this free course right here, and that'll pretty much give you the secrets, the guru secrets, right? Everybody wants the guru secrets. I give about as many as I can away for you guys in that. So with Bitcoin, you'll see right here, that pink line is the 50 SMA. You can see right here, a top, and a neckline. This is a double top right here, neckline failure. Right here, support level is that 50 SMA. I said, look for the bull flags, right? Near the moving average lines. That's what I taught today. So stuff like, you know, kind of like, they're not really great, to be honest. Kind of when a stock goes up, comes back near the moving average lines, I like to see a better bull flag. This is kind of, it's not the greatest thing. Like, it's hard to find them on a sector that's pumped up. Kind of like this, right? Stock moves up, comes back to the moving average lines. It's a little farther away from the 9 EMA than I'd like, but kind of goes up, pulls back, risk off the small candle, and then take your profits up here. That's kind of what I want to show you guys. Once it gets crazy out here, that's everybody in the world's watching it. That's why the patterns are much harder to trade, right? So watch the video I did today again on bull flags, and this will all make sense. So Bitcoin at this point, got to watch and see if it holds that 50 SMA. Maybe it'll do a star reversal, maybe a morning star. If so, watch for resistance, kind of right at the base of this neckline, which is the moving average lines right here. Right here, top, double top, failure, failing, maybe doing a reversal. Watch for resistance right here and see if it pumps back up. You know, go back to the hourly chart and see if it can get above the moving average lines and move back up. But it's still double top, and then right here, there's your neckline right here for the, right here, right around that, kind of that 10,000 area. 10,000 is very important. See if it can get over 10,000. If so, maybe it'll move up a little bit more. Got to watch and see. It's all support resistance patterns. Don't listen to pumpers and people that say support and resistance don't matter. They're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. All charts matter. Don't buy in hype. Buy at support. Sell at resistance. Don't listen to idiots that are pumpers, because you're just going to blow up your account and then you're going to blame the market. We don't want you to do that. So let's take a look at some of the low floaters that ran today. GHSI. So looking at this one, this is the one I basically showed today. You'll see it was running pre-market, and it had a pre-market high right here of 225. So this is a 5-minute chart right here. Kind of had a cup and handle. I mean, hey, if you have a strategy that works for you, Trav, go with it, man. Everybody has a different strategy. I'm just showing you guys bull flags. So this one you can see high a day over here. And I was showing just bull flags this morning, but if you're looking for a bull flag, there was a bull flag on a 5-minute right here. Kind of pulled back right here. So went up, pulled right back down right here to that 191 level, which if you can see, so that's on a 5-minute. If you translate it over to a 1-minute, you can see it kind of did this, kind of went up, and then it kind of failed, right? So now it had this cup pattern. So it's kind of doing like a cup and handle-ish. So if you were to look at this, you would look at these areas right here. I was showing just bull flags this morning, so I didn't show this one. But if you did go on this, you can get near the 9 EMA on the 1-minute right here, and then you can see it took off. If you got, that's in anticipation of the break of pre-market high right here, this candle. If you waited for it to retest, it went up, it broke. Here's your perfect looking right here. This is it on a 1 minute. Right there. You see that green little candlestick right here? So it broke out, retested. Here's your bull flag. If you got an entry right here at that 233, you could have, then you got to decide when you're taking profits. If you waited for a close below the 9 EMA, you would have been out right here. And you would have given up a lot of profit. But if you took profit along the way, 233 up to 263 in these 3 minutes, that's a 30-cent move. That's fantastic. You know, so there was your bull flag. Sell out here, take your profits, wait for re-entry. You know, this would have shook you. If you waited for a close below the 9 on entry, 233 to 238, you still would have profited, but look at how much profit you gave back. You know, so this is why we tell, if you're trading these low floaters and if flag breaks out, sell at the top of a flagpole. Again, you can stay in longer. There's so many different strategies to do. I'm just saying, if you want the path of least resistance, you get a flag, let it break out, take your profits, look for a bull flag reentry. I was just showing you guys bull flags. There's so many other patterns, but if you trade the bull flag, let it break out, sell at the top here, look for reentry. And as you can see, you know, so this wasn't a bull flag. This is kind of a cup and handle-ish, but you can see the candles get a little bit bigger because everybody's watching it. Volume comes in, gets a little bit crazier. So that was your bull flag on a 1 minute, and look, it went right here. See, it broke pre-market high, retested. So if you waited for the retest, that was your entry. If you wanted to get in before the breakout, somewhere down in here. It all depends what you want. Do you want to get in on anticipation of a break with a smaller? This is not that small. You know, it's not bad, but you can see then it gets crazy, right? This is where it breaks out, and then everybody's looking at it. So anticipation of a break near support, or after the break, the retest right down in here. All right? So that's GHSI. Let's look at REKR. So it looks like REKR didn't really do anything pre-market. So you can see this gray shaded area. It didn't really do anything. And it kind of just took off, and then it kind of consolidated. It kind of did this like symmetrical triangle-ish pattern. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. So it kind of did like a flat top right here, that 269. So this is kind of an ascending triangle, not a bull flag, right? But kind of an ascending triangle, flat top. And then it gets a little bit crazy. See, you can see they get a little bit wonky with those wicks and shadows. So you got to be careful with those. If you got in on anticipation of this break, it went from 269 up to, again, right below $3. You know it's going to fail right below $3, which it did. So as far as bull flags go, they're really, right, maybe. So that kind of, you guys kind of see, kind of has a flat top right in here. So this is another thing you can look at right in here. When you have that flat top, see it's consolidating, kind of an ascending triangle. Then you have a little candlestick right in here, kind of right near support, right by its support, these small candlesticks. When it breaks out, take your profits. And as you can see, it broke right above $3, went up to 322, and it got crazy. This is where all it gets nuts. So you had this kind of ascending triangle, small candlestick. Don't buy way out here. That's resistance. You buy at support, sell out here near resistance, take your profits. And as you can see, a quick move, you had 1-2 minutes and you're out. So $3 up to this area, potential 20-cent move. So this is where if you're trading these low floats, kind of the flags, ascending triangles, you buy down here near support. You do not buy way out here. This is where the pumpers, right? So if we were stock pumpers, we would have, here's what would have happened. I would have bought right here. I would have called the trade out to you. You would have bought up here. I would have made a crap ton of money selling you my shares. And then you cry back down to support, right? And that's it. And then I'd throw you up on a fancy thumbnail. I'd throw my fancy mug on a thumbnail telling you I made 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever the heck I bought for shares. And then I look like a hero. Meanwhile, I just probably who knows, probably sold one of my group members my shares up here. Right here, because they bought at resistance. This is where the new traders buy, not the gurus. The gurus don't buy out here. Gurus buy down here. And they sell to you and their followers right up here. That's the game, guys. You want to know the game? That's the game. I tell it to you over and over and over every day. That's the game. All right, that's why we don't pump. All right, so let's look at NLS. NLS. Boom, here we go. Let's take a look at, what did this one do? So it didn't really do anything pre-market, so we probably just go right to the daily chart. And as you can see, this one had a breakout right above that, basically that $2 marker, which is that 20 EMA. So right around in here. So you can see it kind of built, it just took off. If you didn't get in down here near the moving average line, it just ripped, right? So it just took off. That's a 5-minute chart. Let me look at a 1 minute, see if there's an entry. All right, so you had this kind of cup and long handle, right? So you see cup, long handle, kind of some weird bull flags, but if you were just going after the bull flags, here was your entry. Right here, see that tiny looking green candle? Flag pull up, right back to the moving average lines, risk off of that, and boom, you could ride the 9. If you got in at the break of that 204, candlestick closed below the 9 EMA, 232. You could have rode the 9 EMA right there, or taken your profits above. Another bull flag, so that's a bull flag right there on a 1 minute, right here. You guys see that? Right. Can't even draw it because of my tools. Right there, bull flag, or right here, secondary one, right there. So you could have gotten into break here if you missed it. You had another one right here. And at that point, you could also, this is kind of more of a flat top right here. You got to be careful. And you can see after the first and second pullback, it gets like a crapshoot. And that's what happened. Let's not name names. Trav. I just got to laugh. I can't say anything, but that's the game, guys. Hey, we have followers, right? Maybe not as big as some of the other trading companies out there, but it's very simple for us to get a position in NLS, let's say, get in and, hey, it's kind of like this if you're listening. Hey, guys, don't follow me into the trade that I'm showing you that I'm taking. Wink, wink. Don't do that. Don't mirror trade me. Knowing that you're going to follow in the trade, and then hundreds of people follow in on the trade, run in the volume, jack up the stock 10, 20, 30 cents, dump your shares at the top to your followers. Meanwhile, you rack up huge gains, right? You're the hero, so I can put my mug up, doing a smile in front of my BMW, which I don't have, giving some thumbs up like I'm some cool guy. And meanwhile, you just took a bath on your brokerage account. That is the game, guys. You're listening. Some of them are probably following me. This is the game. Here's what it is. You guys want to know trading? This is it. Look for the bull flags. Buy near support. Sell out near resistance. Buy near support. Sell near resistance. On the low floaters, you better take your profits pretty darn quickly because it could dump the other way like this at any moment. 1 pullback, 2 pullbacks. Third gets a little wonky. After that, see what happens. Boom. The dump. That's it. All right, so what else we got? So that's NLS, CURLF, CURLF. All right, so this one, another one, this was one that moved today. Didn't do anything pre-market. This one just kind of took off. This is a high floater. This is like 450 million shares outstanding. That's a giant one. So this one kind of ripped up. Not a good-looking flag. It's kind of weird, but if you wanted to, you could have looked right at this one right here. Remember, higher floats, less pumping, less dumping. Less risk, less reward. This one kind of held, took off, so you can, 728 down to 715. Not bad. I'd like a smaller candlestick, to be honest with you. I'd like a better bull flag. Crap, but now look right here. This is better. On a 5-minute, I mean, if you're looking to get a good 5-minute setup, bull flag and stuff on a low floater, forget it. It's very, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It's not, you don't really see as great, you can see this is kind of a messy one. It's kind of a bull pennant. Small little candle you could have risked off on here. And then there was another bull flag right up here. Look at that. See that one? Bull flag. This is like a bull pennant. That's a bull flag. You can see it breaks out, take your profit. See it breaks out, take your profit. So here's what happens. This is the game. If I got in right here and you followed me, I sell you my shares up here, I look like a hero. If I have a $100,000 brokerage account and I buy 10,000 shares and I just got in at 770 and sold it at 790, 10,000 shares times 20 cents, that's 2,000 bucks. Meanwhile, you bought at 789 and now you're crying down here you lost 2,000 or whatever you bought, right? That's the game, guys. Find the bull flags. When they break out on the low floaters, take your profits, look for re-entries. Well, Trav, the thing is, markets are at all-time highs as well. Markets really I mean, it's very dangerous up where it's at because it could keep going, but there's no like point of reference, right? I mean, it's at all-time highs, so it's harder to go long. Where, I mean, probably a lot of people are waiting for this thing to fall back down. You got an evening star pattern near support. This thing's probably gonna pull back. There's no. I mean, it broke above all-time highs. Now you have a possible head, left shoulder. This might be doing a head and shoulders, and this might fall back down. It's overextended. That's why it's harder to go long because, look, rising wedge, near resistance, looks like it's going to potentially pull back. We got to watch and see, though, And last up, let's look at GDX, gold miner, very popular. This one took off. Right here, so this one you can see right over in here. Connect the peaks and the valleys, guys, right here. There you go. Connect these peaks. See these peaks? Connect them, and then they go to the future. What happened back here a few years ago affects down over here. Look right up in here. So what did it do? Price went up. Hit resistance, came back down. Find the bull flags, right? So you can look down. This is not a really great bull flag. This is like sometimes you don't get the flags you want, right? So something like, kind of like this, but then you can see that's kind of also a cup and handle. So cup, handle. So you can see kind of like moves up, consolidates back, then it goes in flat top break right above that, or that kind of ascending triangle in a cup and handle, breaks out. Now, again, overextended. What most new people are going to do, they're going to buy way out here near resistance and not buy and wait for the pullback. Find the bull flags. Stock goes up, comes near to moving average line. Then it gets messy out here. It's very kind of tricky to trade. And so kind of right in here. So here's kind of like your flag here. Got a little bit... It's still a little bit further away from the moving average lines. You ideally want to buy near support levels. That's that, guys. So this is what, over and over, I showed this today in the trade rooms. Like this. Stock goes up, comes back down. Risk near small candle. I'm not saying to take a trade here, but I'm just saying, like, this is what you're looking for. Near support. Flag up, come bahave down, hold support. Don't buy way out here. You buy near here, small candles. This one may have been a decent one right here. Kind of right here. Then they get a little bit trickier sometimes. But near support, near the moving average lines. And ride it up. So a stock like this, if you bought out on the break of, let's say, this 26.27 and waited for a close below the 9 EMA, you could have just waited right here. And got out right here. Or take your profits sooner. All right, guys, that's that. Hope you guys are paying attention. Again, we have a 14-day trial below. We're trying to make things simpler in these strategies. Look for the bull flags. Watch the video I did today on how to trade bull flags. Take our free penny stocks course where we teach you this stuff. And then our trade rooms, we teach you live every single day. So hopefully this helped y'all, and you all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy.